positive. Yeah, my phone said something. Anyway, okay, one other experience that I love to share is it's it's a part of my alter ego, but how I do it and what I say, how I say it, doesn't always make people feel the way I feel. Their reaction isn't qualified, and it doesn't matter because I'm not here to entertain. I'm actually here to have a great time. I actually have been in a state of enjoyment and contentment. Um, Happiness, enjoyment, excitement is one of them that I wish I could maintain because of the fact that it's such an incredible feeling when you're excited. Like to create that experience on a natural level without having any kind of permission slip or tool. Like kind of imagine something, kind of create it in your mind's eye, like an experience. Or if you see something similar to a state of excitement that makes you feel excited, and then you just create the scenario in your mind, and then you kind of act it out, and then you get a feeling for it, and then you just kind of see more of it in reality when you go into it more and more. And like Bashar says, act on your highest excitement. Well, I've done that, and it's friggin' exciting. Just the thought of like transitioning from a fifth dimensional perspective, from from Earth to heaven type shit, makes me excited, and I'm already there. Literally, it's in my mind, but it's hidden. Like levitation, flight. Even when I practice my abilities like telekinesis, freaking aerokinesis, it makes me happy. Remember the video when I said, okay, you ain't even see it probably, but okay, when I'm basically practicing those abilities, and I kind of want some at the moment as a choice to kind of get some feedback on that. Like, hey man, you think this is cool? Look at me. Look at what I'm doing. I'm literally like moving this with my mind. It was a killjoy because as soon as a person comes in contact with their own energy with mine, and then they ask about something dumb or something just collides, like, you just killed it, bro. Like, bitch, don't kill my vibe. Kendrick Lamar. Type ish, bro. You got killjoys, huh? You gotta watch out for them people. One moment you could be in a state of enjoyment and satisfaction and excitement, and then you just have to maintain it regardless of who you see or where you at. You just gotta you gotta freaking, like, okay, when I look at birds fly, I'm literally like this in the sky, like, oh my god, I'm literally like smiling up to the birds because it makes me feel that way. It's a peaceful, and I have the owl sign, owls. I love birds for some reason. They've always been connecting to me in that way. I used to talk to birds. It's possible. I still do. My mom calls me Jaybird. Another thing is that I heard someone say birds are the closest to God. Another aspect of that, they're always flying if they want to. And they could just freaking leave. And I asked the bird, hey, specifically, would I need to have wings to fly? And I'm like, the bird's just like, picking on his chest and cleaning himself, doing what he do, you know. So, as an observator, I'm observing. I'm looking at the bird. And I'm talking to him at the same time, her, him, whichever. I'm like, okay. I don't necessarily have to have wings to the conclusion. I could literally just walk away, and when the time comes, you could freaking levitate, fly, flight, chakra. And some people, never mind. when I want to fly, literally, not physically though, but literally, like when I just want to leave and just go away, just tune out everything, I just meditate. I just focus on my inner self. I could even close my eyes, and I could be in a heavenly state because that's where I'm at, and it's beautiful. And that's why, yeah. I look in the mirror, I say, "Damn, boy, you sexy. You're sexy as hell." Cause I got so much self-esteem, like so much for myself. I look in the mirror, I look at myself, my soul, every day, and who do I see? I see the true me. And when you look at yourself in the mirror, you gotta see your true self. When I look at some people that don't know themselves and they act out of like some otherness, and I'm looking at you like, let's just say for example, because this happens a little bit often. Hey man, can I bum a cigarette? I'm like, oh, hey man, can you tell me where? Never mind, never mind. Or they do some bullshit dick move, like asshole shit, like who cares type shit. Egotistical. I could be my higher self right now. I am in my higher self for real. But egotistically, I'm still using foul language just to get along in certain areas of reality. Even human thinking, human thoughts. Even when you think, it could be someone thinking for you. And you just have to really create a new thought. You have to think beyond thought. Think beyond the thought, beyond the thought. So that goes into the subconscious mind, and I got into that as my experience. And where that is equivalent in resonance relation to is the flight chakra. Go check his joint out. It's real. And he explains it. And you can internalize what he's saying. Like I said before, I can literally close my eyes and go away and be in heaven right now. Even when I close my eyes, I time travel or whatever, and stay high vibration. Stay in a higher vibration. I don't need to be in no fear. I don't need to be around people that's fear-based. I don't need to hear none of their crap. I don't need to talk negatively or down towards someone to lower their ego or lower their self-esteem. Like when I'm on my God mode, everything is absolutely straight to the point. And I had to get that reminder when I listen to my song, my music. Whenever I get lost in the sauce, I go listen to my music. See what I'm saying? I got my reminders. So I put something in there in this world so that it will keep me on track. Because you so happen to get an award-winning job, and it's the best job ever. You're making hella money. It is like a dream come true, but at the same time, your true purpose and calling of who you are is calling to you. And your inner voice is talking to you, yelling at you, like, yo, what are you doing? Yeah, you got all this money. Yeah, whatever, man. Come back. What the fuck you doing? So you have a little breakthrough or life change or something else that has to take place. And you just, do what you do. I've had, to switch it up, I've had UFO experience before. ET contact. Not all of them are good, not all of them are bad. Fourth dimensional benevolence, thought forms, astral projection. I'm very ahead. That's why I have this infinity sign here, because I'm going to infinity and beyond. And they have this stuff out here. It's quantum physics, physicians getting deeper into the science and mechanics of the universe on a quantum level, breaking it down to make it more sensible in their understanding. That's a breakthrough itself on a scientific level or technological level. That's a breakthrough in this world. Another aspect of that would be like black holes. You look up something up there, they have this stuff up here like and then Donald Trump, you know what that vibe is like. So it's a gut punch to the stomach. It's like, I don't even want to go there, bro. I'm literally forever starving. What's the point? It's like eating and not eating the food you need, but you're eating this and they feeding you that. You don't need to eat that. I don't need to eat it. It's like a gut punch to the stomach. Yeah. That's also like, fuck. Talk about a re-election. That's the whole agenda itself. Nobody cares. I mean, I can't speak for everybody. I'm saying for myself on a general spectrum. Because what he's going to do after that doesn't add up to the equivalence of the voting right. The right to vote. If you're going to do a dramatic change on the benefit, a good change to the world or people, make something fucking worth it. Not just keep doing the same bullcrap. Like, this shit ain't sweet out here, bro. And all this economic collapsing and stimulus check, like, okay, that's cool. Okay, niggas getting free money, let's go. But then again, like, it should have been consistent. And they're talking about a maybe if we get a stimulus check. Does it care? Does it matter? The world's already over as we speak, as I speak. So there's another breakthrough coming in, a new era, a new beginning. So I'm waiting for it, but I'm also working and practicing and patiently training myself, mind, body, spirit. I just so happen to make a video this long talking about everything that's in my noggin, on my chest, and spiritual information and knowledge. Then my hair myself, and I don't like talking about myself too much. I like to talk on a personal level to get the flow, get the vibe nice. Yeah, so it's a long video. Anyway, like I said, a lot to talk about, but you gotta make sure you up there. Stay up, as they say. Know yourself. Elevate, meditate, graduate. You will. Anyone watching this video on the path already, and they are graduating towards a new dimension, another new earth, a better version of earth. But you gotta make sure you stay on a positive spectrum of the split. It's gonna be a great difference as how I'm looking at it in that way. Like, for example, if there's a new beginning of something, that means something is dying and it's transforming into, like, say, the rising of the phoenix. If something is dead, it's literally flat ashes. Alright, something is being birthed out of that. It's a new making, something new. And also, in another aspect of that, you can look at it like a snake shedding its skin, turning into instead of a plain looking snake that's just straight up green, it can look like a rainbow snake that's like with wings and shit. Like, come on, man. Think outside the box. And other shit. Another way of looking at it would be like, okay, you got the negative aspects of people in fear, lower level people in fear, less conscious people, less evolved, more malevolent, more toxic, more parasitic towards the planet and people, environment, and everything of that nature. And it's subject topic field. So that half here, and this half is me and you and people watching these videos on this shit. So then we have the world like this. So when we have this happen, where are we at and where are they at? I got that right there. That's another way of looking at it. So I got a lot of thoughts, and when people think too much, I can pick them up. I don't like picking them up. So that's why I have to go in my little meditative states and go and do my outlet thing, smoke a little cigarette, take a little cigarette break, go outside, get some fresh air, and ventilate like this I'm doing now. And other ways, listen to music, draw something, laugh, smile, eat some good food, drink some water or something, occupy my mind, learn something, observe, concentrate, relax, something a little bit more sexual, none of your business. I'm joking. But in a new age community, that'll be more prevalent to talk about, as far as sexual alchemy. I want to say it like that. Because that's my Venus. I don't need to know that. You don't need to see that either. That's why, when I'm looking for true love, I'm a Venus and Libra sign, so I ain't really found true love except for myself. With myself. True love is very hard to come by when it comes to somebody else being a part of your life, a partner, a relationship. As far as what I'm saying with myself and my experience in my life, it's very hard to find my soulmate, or whatever you want to call it, twin flame, whatever. It's like, I am it. Ain't nobody out there out for that. I ain't never find her. Come on now. So, I've always truly loved myself. That's why I do what I do. Pain and suffering is not good. I switched that up. It dropped. Lower level, mundane world thing. Working like a slave. Hard labor. Not smart work. Anyway, I'm hungry. I gotta go. Like I said, I got the vibe music on. It's spacey. I got a lot of altered personality egos. Like, for example, one thing I can say for a fact that I've experienced, you don't gotta believe it, but I've literally experienced my soul persona identity splitting into like multiple personalities. Not even splitting, but they're all a unified thing. Can I say thing? But it's all me. Let's say I got one guy acting like happy-go-lucky. That's one. Number two, we got Will Smith kind of guy. He's number two. Number three. Nah, let me scratch it. Okay, Will Smith kind of guy. Number two. Number three, like a little Jaden Smith type of guy. Number four is like Drake. Come on. Number five, we can go into like Einstein kind of talk, like intellectual shit. That's number five. Number six, nigga, I could say, come on now, angelic shit. I could go on some angelic shit. Like, before my music career. I'd make some music called Dark Holy Music. And it would literally be talking about a Luciferian energy. And that's a sign of Venus. That's a Venus thing. And so I tap into a little bit of that as a light bringer. So I literally tap into the light bringer. Like, I really speak light language like an angel of light. That's how it be. So that's number six. Number seven, motherfucker. I got so many of them. I just make this shit up. But at the same time, they're identities of myself that I remember, that I tap into most of the time, dealing with certain aspects of life. There's more to that. So there's always more to there's always more to something. There's always more. Anyway, I ain't gonna talk about it too much. But thank y'all for watching. Peace. Well, pretty much I'm out.